Hello everyone and welcome to Cheap Noise in the House, the channel where we talk about electronic games and music production. I'm Cheap Noise and survey says I'm in the house, and today on the table of awkwardness we have a toy violin. Did you know that the violin is a kind of super clean orchestra played to ring carry instruments? It is widely known, I'm not going to go through that again, but basically it's a toy violin, and I found it at the thrift store today. Now, it is Fisher-Price branded, but I picked it up because while I don't really deal with toys that much, I wanted to see what it did, because toy violins are kind of uncommon. You mostly see toy pianos, guitars, or whatever the hell. So yeah, decided to pick it up, and if I didn't like it, well, I'm going to send it to one of my good friends, Pixel XQ, in his next box. If you were also wondering what was there in the thrift store, I also picked up a 1990s VTech Apple to send to Pixel again. I picked up a 2007 VTech Baby's laptop, I think it's called, for Pixel as well, and a Simon Air for me, because mine was broken. So yeah, toy violin, let's go through all this. Right, so as you can see, there's like these contacts here. They're metal strings, and that's how you interact with the violin. Now, it did come with a bow, and the bow slot is on the back here, although mine didn't come with it. So I'm going to use the best bow there ever will be, a screwdriver. And I'm just going to touch the contacts like that. Right, over here you have the speaker. By the way, this was made in 2001. That Pixel told me. So yeah, it's a pretty old thing, but it seems to be working, so that's good. Over here, that's your button to change songs. There's 3 songs to play on the violin, and then here you have the play button, so if you want to make the violin play by itself, you can do that. On the side here, you have a on-off/volume wheel that clicks when it turns off, and yeah, let's turn it on and see what it does. Right, so we can choose the song by pressing this button here. And we can use our bow to bow the strings. So that's the first song. You can also play it on its own, like I said, by pressing this button. It resonates a little bit. So that's the first song. Here's the second song. I'm going to try to bow to this, even though this one is kind of hard to play. So that's the second song, and the third song is Ode to Joy. You can also sustain notes by holding the contacts, and again, you can make it play by itself. Change the volume by turning this wheel. Alright, let's stop it. So there you have it. That was a toy violin. Pretty short video. Okay, let's get straight to the point. This thing absolutely sucks. It sounds harsh. It's bad. It's like I can't describe how harsh it sounds. It's not pleasant to listen to, let's just say. And like, it's only one channel. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's not very good, is it? But wait, there's more. I forgot to mention the name of this thing. This thing is called the Fisher-Price Bach and Rock. And we've heard a little bit of a Bach, but we haven't heard any rock. Oh, God. You're not ready for what I'm prepared to do. I was brainstorming for this part of the video and what to do and how to do it. I'm just going to quote The Prodigy when they almost said, fuck 'em and their Bach. We have the Bach. Now, let's have the rock. Yes! This thing went from like, okay, it kind of sucks to, okay, this is actually pretty cool. So this one, you have these two strings here that plays the guitar sounds. You have the song select here. You have 6 options, 3 full songs with full backing tracks and 3 solo tracks, like the violin mode, and you have the play mode here. Let's turn the volume up, and let's press play on the first song. And now this one, you can also hold the key, and the backing track will play without the guitar. And when you want the guitar to play, you press the thing, so you just repeatedly press it. And if I stop pressing it, the guitar will stop. So you get the idea. Let's listen to the second song. Okay, this thing is very cool. I like that a lot. It's basically PCM sequencing, for those of you who don't know. It's basically transposing samples up and down to make a melody, and it does it so well. I can't believe. One thing I like about this is that it doesn't necessarily play children's songs. Yes, it plays Bach, which is classical music, but it's not technically children's songs, and the rock songs are well-known songs from well-known artists, like the Jackson 5 and all that. So, yeah, it kind of stands on its own. Also, it's not under a franchise like Sesame Street or other things like Barbie and stuff like that. This is its own thing, and I absolutely like this. Apparently, they made a whole line of these instruments. I think they were called 2-in-1 music makers. There was, a keyboard that turned into a xylophone. There was a bongo that turned into a drum. And there was a trumpet that turned into a saxophone, I think. Credit my friend Pixel XQ for doing all the research on these. I didn't know anything about them literally 3 hours ago. So, yeah, I'm just stealing his knowledge. I hope you don't mind. Let's listen to the third song. Oh, yeah. And then if you want to play solo, you have this option. Oh, sorry. You have these options. You can press the play button to hear the solo track so you can learn it. Or you can play on the chords or on the strings here. you get the idea. You can also do that for the second song and the third song. But I'm a snob, so all I want is classical music. Well, fold that back in. Take your bow. And you're back to Boring Town. This is the thing I like about this toy, is it kind of, how do I say this? It's a good punchline toy. Basically, you show the violin mode first. You're like, hey, it's a violin, just like I did. And then people find it boring, and you say, oh, you think that's boring? Well, if that's boring, you just pull this out, completely transforms into something way cooler. I love this. Okay, I'm not doing a lot of toy videos on this channel because I don't like a lot of toys like this, but I think this one deserves the video just because of how, I don't know, how cool the ingenuity behind the design, and also how the PCM works and all that. It's a really good toy, and it still works 25 or 24 years after it was released, which is really cool. I wonder how much time I will be able to do that before the mechanism break, though. Not to mention on the back, it takes 3 AA batteries. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, that is a little video of a toy that I found at the thrift store, and I wanted to show it to you because it goes from sucky as hell to extremely cool. So that's it for this video, and until next time, cheers!